it's me again, part 5 of Lord Winklebottom Investigates. As I said in my last video, I'm going on holiday imminently. I'm recording this Thursday night and hoping to get it edited and uploaded tomorrow. Fingers crossed this will be up Friday. But meanwhile, let's carry on. We reached Act 2 and here we are back in the lobby, no barrel. So I believe there was a screaming from the drawing room, so let's go.
Somebody please come quickly!
It's Miss Gilfrey again. Hurry, Frumble.
Okay.
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, Dr. Frumple, thank goodness you're here. I just came back this morning and I discovered this horrific mess.
What a disgusting sight. What on earth is it?
I do believe it's Mr. Pumphrey, the gardener.
Whatever could have happened to him?
Poor chap looks to have been doused in salt water.
Yes,
Deadly to certain invertebrates, you know.
Salt water? Why would salt water be running through the pipes in here?
My question
I
too.
need some fresh air. You'll find me outside if you need me.
My MVP gone.
Oh, look at this!
Ah, Miss Price. You gave me quite the start. I didn't notice you coming in.
Story of my life. This is fascinating, though. I'd heard this could happen to slugs, but I've never witnessed it before. Oh, I would like to study it.
Bit grim.
Well, okay. Puddle of slime.
Poor Mr. Pumphrey.
I say, you don't think this had anything to do with us messing around with that water system, do you?
Oh, I don't suppose so. No. On balance, I'm certain this was just a terrible but entirely unrelated accident.
Well, would there have been salt in the water? Seems a bit odd.
I don't really want to lug around an entire hosepipe if I don't have a reason to.
Okay, we'll come back for that later, I'm sure. Right, so let's speak to Dr. Price. Oh, your work.
Tell us a bit about your work.
It's hard to know where to begin, really. It was very varied. Archaeology, historical research, even paleontology. Gilfrey had found a lot of very interesting artefacts over the years.
And you were cataloguing them all?
I wasn't just his secretary, if that's what you were implying. I studied them, made notes, performed tests to determine age and so on. We were doing solid research.
Had you made any significant discoveries recently? Could that be what Gilfrey was planning to announce?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing that would be of interest to the general public.
Could we perhaps take a look at your notes to see if there's anything that stands out?
I'm afraid not. Mr. Gilfrey took them and I don't know where he put them. I'd be very grateful to have them back if you happen to find them.
I wonder if that's why the paperwork's been rifled through.
Thank you, Miss Price. Now, let us have a look in here.
Oh, just some papers. How boring.
Not inherently so, but in this case, yes. They don't seem to be of any great interest. Although it does seem odd that they're in such a mess. It's almost as if somebody had been rummaging through them in a hurry.
Best way, in my opinion, gets it out of the way. I much prefer reading things with nice pictures in them. Medical books have some excellent drawings.
One would hope that you at least glance at the words, mind you.
Reverend? No, nothing to say.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Okay. Oh, still got my lamp. No, I still needed that. Oh, where's Salty gone then? Okay. I'll go to the dining room, I guess. No, these two are still here then.
Greetings, madam.
I say, what? I say, speak up. Oh, you young people do mumble so.
I said...
No, it's no good. I can't hear you. I can't talk to you if you're not going to speak clearly.
Daft old birch in his ears syringing, if you ask me.
Winklebottom speaks quite clearly, if you ask me.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
What did you say?
Said, bye, you old bat. Oh, Beryl's in the kitchen. I beg your pardon. Maybe she is the chef. Nope, nothing to
Thank
say.
you, Miss Clutterbuck.
Yes, the salt. But it shouldn't have got. Oh, that's rather interesting then, isn't it?
I suppose they must keep a few cooking supplies down here too.
Foolish if you ask me. It'll get all damp in this place.
Because these are empty and they're right by the water system.
This system must feed water into the rest of the house, the taps, Gilfrey's pipe network, the orangery and so on.
There's salt on the edge. But I can't investigate that, but I can see salt right there. Yes, someone has been salting the water system. Is that what killed Gilfrey? Do we turn it back on now? Oh, of course, this is where Gilfrey ended up. I forgot.
Poor Gilfrey. How sad he should end up like this. I suppose we should search the body for clues.
Looks like there's something in his pocket. We should probably take a look. I'll need to perform an autopsy as soon as possible too.
Let's try to do this as quickly as we can. I don't like to think of him just lying here in the bathtub like this.
You know, this sort of reminds me of that case we had in Yorkshire a few years back. Remember that? Hogfellow was murdered by being pushed down a hill in a bathtub. Last of the summer swine, the press called it.
Shall we get on, Frumple?
There,
We should check his pockets. Frumple, will you do the honours?
Only thing he has on him is a key by the looks of it. Nothing else here.
Ah, is it for the attic?
Right then, I suppose you'll need to perform this autopsy.
Trouble is I don't have all my equipment. Wasn't expecting to need it. At the very least I'll need a knife, some needle and thread and some kind of apron to protect myself. Have to ask around, I suppose.
I suppose. I think I've got a knife, yes. Gilfrey's key. Must be for the attic. Let's go. Finally can get there.
Well, we have a key and we have a locked door. It would be most remiss of us not to at least attempt to use one with the other.
Well, go on then. Stop wittering on and just try it.
Oh, very well.
Hooray!
Look, Frumple, somebody seems to have dropped a book.
Anything good? I like that one where animals from space came down in weird two-legged walking machines, then caught rabies and died. Very exciting.
No, actually, it appears to be a prayer book. We should return it to its rightful owner. Strange that it would be here, mind you.
Well, you'd think that'd be the Reverend, but how did he get in?
No luck, I'm afraid. The door appears to be jammed shut.
Of
I
course.
swear I can hear movement inside, though. I say, you in there. I insist you open this door at once. Well, I'm out of ideas. We need to force it open somehow.
You're a hippo. Can't you just barge it open?
I'd really rather not.
No. Fair enough. Okay. We need to speak to the Reverend. There's no one in here. Ah, can I get my axe? No, of course not.
You know, Frumple, I'm inclined not to touch this again unless I need to. It didn't exactly go entirely according to plan last time.
Certainly not for that poor gardener, no.
There's no one in here. I wonder if you could use that as his apron.
I wonder, is this prayer book yours, perhaps?
Oh, goodness, yes. I've been looking for that all morning. Wherever did you find it?
Rather curiously, we found it behind a locked door leading up to the attic.
Oh my, well, that is most strange. I really can't account for that at all. Most strange indeed.
Nonetheless, I'm glad I was able to return it to you.
You don't sound suspicious at all, Reverend Peabody. Apron, then, okay.
Miss Clutterbuck, I wonder if you might be able to lend us your apron for a short time.
I think not, my lord. I'd be lost without it. Give me a minute and I'll get you one of my spares, though.
Goodness. A bit worried then.
There you are, my lord. You can keep this one. It never did me any good in any case.
Oh my. Here, Frumple, you can keep hold of this. Thank you, Miss Clutterbuck.
Yes, thank you, Miss Clutterbuck. I was hoping I could ask you for a needle and thread. Apparently not. Oh, I know who's got needle and thread.
Dame Celia's haberdashery bag. Knitting, sewing, wool, threads and such like.
Go on then, pinch a needle and thread while she's not looking.
Dr. Reginald Frumple, I'm appalled. We must ask her if we wish to borrow her belongings.
Like you asked when you made off with that dead chap's tie, you mean?
But she can't hear what we're saying.
Dame Celia, we should like to borrow your sewing kit.
Don't mumble so, darling.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
What did you say?
Need that damn trumpet. Oh, it's dry outside, isn't it? Yes.
Well, the
There's
rain appears to have
Spode.
cleared up at least. This will make exploring the rest of the island rather easier.
Yes, wouldn't have wanted to go out in that storm. My tea would have been watered down something rotten.
Obsessed with tea. I don't drink tea. Or coffee.
Have you finished sorting through Gilfrey's paperwork? Did you find everything you needed?
Well, not everything. There were some papers missing. If you find any of his documents or such like, do let me know.
Thank you, Mr. Spode. We could easily get lost out on the island. We should try and find a map first.
Right, okay. Thank you for that. There's nothing else out here. Right. Might help, might not.
You know, Frumble, I'm inclined not to touch this.
Certainly not for that poor...
Sorry about the tie, old thing.
Oh, Golden Bear, you're kidding me. The drawers.
Oh, look, this is a map of the island. This will come in useful, I'm
Oh,
sure.
map. I can't believe that. Empty envelopes.
Let's take one of these envelopes.
Okay. Try the island again then, shall we? Now we'll have them up. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Oh, there's Winslet. Winslet and Constance, both together.
Percival Flabbernacle, 1808 to 1905. May Blob be with him. How curious.
Oh.
Tell us more about this business with your family.
Not much to tell. I wanted to get a decent job and they didn't approve. Just wanted me to swan around the estate all day. Not my style, old thing. I mean, I like to enjoy myself as much as the next chap, but one has to try to make a difference, don't you think?
Wish I didn't have to have a job. My life would be much easier without all the bloody sick people badgering me all day.
So they disowned you. Seems a trifle harsh.
Well, quite, old thing. Families, eh, Winklebottom? More belly trouble than they're worth. We'd be better off without them. Oh, sorry, Constance.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Constance.
Perhaps we could discuss your family. What can you tell us about your mother?
Mother and I were great pals, Lord Winklebottom. We had such laughs, often at Father's expense. The house was so full of joy before.
I was so very sorry to hear of Ethelberta's death.
The house wasn't the same after that. I had to get away, you understand? I just couldn't bear it. But now I've returned, and Father is...
Dreadful business. Just dreadful.
Gilfrey?
Had you seen your father recently?
No, not for some time. I was so looking forward to seeing him again. introducing him to Winslet. But alas...
Thank you, miss. Farewell, Miss Gilfrey. This appears to be the grave of one Brutus Nibbler. The grave of a Julia Zizou. A chap named Wilfred Pex is apparently buried here.
Who's this?
Tarquin Bernard Flopsy III, 1865 to 1908, survived by his loving wife, 38 daughters and 42 sons. May he rest in peace.
That's a long life for a rabbit. Oh, wow. Oh, Ethelberta.
Ethelberta's grave, you can tell how much he revered her.
Don't much fancy being buried myself. Shoved into a tiny wooden box in the cold and darkness. No, I had enough of that getting over here, thank you very much.
Of course. I'm not going to be able to see these. Dinky Little, Gary Gilfrey, Percy Tinkle, Gideon Gilfrey, Eustace, I think, the way it's spaced, Gilfrey, Will, no idea, Wilford in my head, Will Gilfrey, Gwendolyn Gilfrey, Gertrude Gilfrey, Bertram Flumps, and Dandy Trots. There's not much in here to interact with. That's unusual. Just a statue. Outside. Oh, there's another grave here, sorry.
For those we've lost, there are a number of names here. Here's one, Lancelot.
Thank you for that.
For those we've lost, there are a number of names here. Here's one, Bleaky Outlook. For those we've lost, Eloise Dennis. For those we've lost, there are Lancelot.
Well, there's a few names for you. Largest Forest. Ooh. Please tell me that you won't go that way because you get lost.
We seem to have got turned around somehow.
Good. Phew. Oh, no, what? Backtrack. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I do believe we're lost.
Yes, we're lost. Can I get back to the map?
This forest is utterly baffling. Thank goodness for that. This way leads out of the forest.
Hallelujah. Okay, not going there. I'll go to the jetty before the lighthouse. There's Salty.
Look, Frumple, it's Mr. Walters.
Let me be. I'm not sticking around this place for a minute longer.
Can we just let him leave like this?
Who's going to stop me? You soft-bellied landlubbers?
It's okay, Frumple. Walters clearly wasn't here when Gilfrey was killed. We can let him leave.
Drunkard barely got us here in one piece, probably drowned before he reaches the mainland. Still, it's his own funeral, I suppose.
I'll have you know that I be as sober as a judge. After what I saw last night, I'm giving up drink for life.
Well, goodbye then, Mr. Walters, and good luck.
Tell it like it is, Dr. Fumble, seriously. Okay, so along the beach.
Good grief, Frumple.
Oh dear.
Who on earth is this poor unfortunate?
Oh, as I live and breathe. It's Lord Winklebottom. Oh, am I glad to see you, sir.
Inspector Culver, what on earth happened to you?
We got your call, Winklebottom. So I got here as quick as I could. I've come to help, sir.
You don't look like you're in any state to do that right now. How on earth did you get here?
It wasn't easy, sir. Couldn't get a boat. Only a madman would try to sail through that storm.
Well, quite. Hold on a minute. You don't mean...
That's right, sir. I flew here, all the way from Special Branch. Now, if you don't mind, sirs, I'm starting to feel a bit...
Poor old bird has passed out. Come on, Frumple, let's get him back to the mansion to rest.
Got a spare bed now.
Right, well, we got him settled down. We should go back and check on him later.
Poor bird.
Some driftwood is floating out on the sea. This might be useful if I could reach it.
Honestly, the one thing you should be good at is reaching things at a distance.
I'm not far off, but I need a bit more reach. Some kind of long pole would do the trick if it had something on the end to hook in the wood. If only I hadn't lost that boat hook earlier.
Oh yes, I forgot about the boat hook. Right, I'm going to leave it for now. We've still got the lighthouse to explore and this cave, seemingly. I'm sure there's nothing exciting in there, but I'm going to leave it for now. So as usual, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you're interested to see when I next upload, think about subscribing. As I said at the beginning, I am going on holiday. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do Let's Plays. It's getting privacy and you don't really have that in a tent. And also, I'm not sure what the internet connection is going to be like. So it could be that I can record it but I can't upload it. So we'll see. If my videos appear on the channel, it's good news. If they don't, then I'll be back. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.